The camera world is buzzing with excitement. And at the center of it all is the Fujifilm X-Pro 6. This camera isn't official yet, but the leaks are too detailed to ignore. If even half of them are true, Fujifilm is about to change the game. Not just for street photography, not just for professionals, but for anyone who wants a compact camera that delivers professional results in both stills and video. Let's break down everything we know so far, and why the X-Pro 6 might become one of the most talked about APS-C cameras in years. We begin with the sensor. This is where the magic starts. The X-Pro 6 is rumored to feature a 40-megapixel APS-C sensor. That's a big jump. Previous models offered around 26 megapixels. Now with 40, we enter a whole new level of detail. That much resolution means you can crop your photos without losing quality. You can reframe shots, punch in on distant subjects, or prepare large prints without sacrificing sharpness. This isn't just for pixel peepers. It's for working photographers, people who shoot editorial content, fashion, product work, commercial jobs, or even street scenes where you can't always zoom in. A 40-megapixel sensor gives you flexibility, and it does all this without needing the size and weight of a full-frame system. But resolution is only half the story. Fujifilm knows that stabilization matters too. Finally, after many years, Fujifilm is expected to bring in-body image stabilization, or IBIS, to the X-Pro series. And not just any IBIS, so the rumors suggest a 5-axis system with up to 7 stops of stabilization. This is huge. Imagine shooting handheld at night, no tripod, just your camera in your hands. With 7 stops of shake reduction, you can slow your shutter speeds way down and still get sharp shots. Perfect for street shooters, travel photographers, documentary makers, or anyone working in low light. But IBIS doesn't just help with stills. It's a game changer for video too. You can walk and shoot, pan smoothly, follow motion, all while maintaining a stable frame. And this is crucial because the X-Pro 6 isn't just a stills camera anymore. Let's talk about video features. And this is where things get serious. The X-Pro 6 is rumored to offer 6K video at 30 frames per second. Also 4K at 60 frames per second. And here's the big one, 10-bit internal recording. That's the kind of color depth you usually only find in cinema cameras. Why does 10-bit matter? It gives you more flexibility in post-production. You get smoother gradients, better highlight recovery, deeper shadows, and a much better chance at achieving a cinematic look. Combine that with F-Log2 support, and you're looking at footage that can be color graded with professional tools. In short, this camera isn't just for photographers. It's for hybrid creators, people who shoot both photo and video, YouTubers, filmmakers, wedding shooters, travel vloggers, documentary teams. The X-Pro 6 is designed for all of them, and Fujifilm hasn't forgotten its roots either. The brand is known for its film simulations, those beautiful color profiles that make images look great straight out of camera. They're not going anywhere. In fact, they're expected to come back even better in the X-Pro 6. So if you don't want to spend hours editing your shots or videos, just pick a simulation and shoot. Now let's talk about autofocus. This is one area where Fujifilm has often trailed behind brands like Sony or Canon, but that might finally change. The X-Pro 6 will reportedly include AI-enhanced autofocus. This means the camera doesn't just focus on faces or eyes. It can detect animals, cars, people moving through crowds, or birds flying past trees. This is possible thanks to the rumored X Processor 5, the brain behind the camera. With faster computing power and smarter subject tracking, the X-Pro 6 can lock onto your subject and stay locked even in tough environments. Picture this: a bride walking through a crowd, a child running through a park, a dog jumping into a river. The X-Pro 6 will reportedly track these moments without hesitation. This level of autofocus makes the camera reliable in fast-paced situations, weddings, sports, street scenes, and more. Of course, all this power needs a strong body to live in. And Fujifilm seems to be delivering on build quality too. Leaks say the X-Pro 6 will have a magnesium alloy body. That's tough. It's the kind of construction that can take bumps, drops, and tough weather. But it doesn't stop there. There may even be special editions made from titanium or Duratec-coated finishes. These aren't just for looks, provide extra durability and scratch resistance, and yes, the X Pro series will keep its weather sealing. So if you're shooting in the rain, snow, or dusty streets, the camera won't let you down. Now let's move to something that often gets overlooked but is critical for professionals. Connectivity.fujifilm knows that modern creators don't just shoot. They share, they upload, they back up files on the go. That's why the X Pro 6 will likely come with USB-C power delivery, along with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. This means you can transfer files to your phone, control the camera remotely, and even charge it with a power bank, ideal for fieldwork. The camera is also expected to have dual UHS-II SD card slots. That gives you flexibility. You can shoot RAW to one card and JPEG to another, or record backups on both cards. Or use overflow recording so you never run out of space. It's smart. And it's the kind of feature working professionals rely on. We also have to talk about one of the signature features of the X Pro line, the viewfinder. This isn't a regular electronic viewfinder. It's a hybrid viewfinder, optical and electronic. You can switch between the classic analog feel of a rangefinder and the digital precision of an EVF, and in the X Pro 6, this viewfinder is expected to be even better, brighter, faster, more responsive. That means less lag when tracking motion, a clearer picture in bright sunlight, and a better experience for anyone who enjoys composing through the viewfinder instead of the back screen. This combination of old-school charm and modern technology is what makes the X Pro series so unique. It respects the past but embraces the future. So, how much will it cost? Early leaks suggest a starting price of around $1,999. That could rise to $2,200 depending on finishes and accessories. Yes, that's a premium price. But this camera is clearly aimed at serious users, people who care about reliability, build quality, and tools that help them create at the highest level. It's not meant to be an entry-level camera. It's not for beginners looking for a casual snap. This is for hybrid shooters, professionals, and advanced hobbyists who want one camera that does it all. Let's break down the target users more clearly. Hybrid creators will love the 6K video and high-resolution stills. Fast tracking lets you capture moments as they happen, no matter the medium. You get flexibility without needing two separate devices. Wedding and event professionals will appreciate the dual card slots, USB-C charging, and reliable autofocus. Long days, unpredictable lighting, and non-stop action won't be a problem. Street and travel photographers will benefit from the compact design and IBIS. You can shoot handheld all day. You won't stand out in a crowd. And you can keep editing to a minimum using film simulations. Cinematic creators get 10-bit internal recording and F-Log 2. You can color grade footage to match your style or even use it in broadcast projects, all while using a small, lightweight setup. This camera has the potential to replace 2 or 3 separate tools in your gear bag. That's the idea behind it. A true all-in-one solution. Now let's talk about timing. The release isn't confirmed, but current reports suggest late 2025, possibly between October and December. This would place it right before the holiday shopping season. Perfect timing to steal some thunder from Canon, Sony, and Panasonic. And if Fujifilm times it right, the X Pro 6 could be the talk of the camera world heading into the new year. Of course, we have to remember these are leaks. Nothing is official yet. Specs can change, features can get cut, launch dates can move. So while it's okay to get excited, it's also smart to stay grounded. But here's the thing. The level of detail in these leaks is telling. When you see specific numbers like 40 megapixels, 7 stops of IBIS, 10-bit video, or dual card slots, it usually means something is in testing. These aren't vague rumors. They sound like early reports from people who've seen prototype units or internal documents, and looking at Fujifilm's history, they've delivered similar innovations before. The X-T5, the XH-II, and the original X Pro line all brought serious tools to APS-C shooters. So if the X Pro 6 follows that same path, we might be looking at something very special.